Hey class, this is a review of the metric ruler measuring. Okay, so just as a quick review, what I have is a 2-inch centimeter ruler here. 10 millimeters equal 1 centimeter. You can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 millimeters. 10 millimeters, 1 centimeter. We then start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 millimeters. 10 centimeters would make the next whole centimeter. Okay. So we need to know how to report values between centimeters and millimeters and what happens when a measurement like these fall not directly on a millimeter or centimeter tack mark. Okay, so first we're going to go ahead with number one. I'm going to go ahead and move this down a little bit. Okay, we know with certainty that starting with centimeters, it's at least 1 centimeter, 1.1, 1.2 centimeters. With certainty, we know 1.2 centimeters. We then, just as I show right here with this little bubble blown up down here, between the 2 and the 3 millimeters, there are 9 little tack marks for the estimating between millimeter tack marks. You just have to kind of pretend that they're there and then estimate best you can. For this one, it looks like it's nearly in the middle, or maybe to the right, just of the middle. So we estimate that at around a 6. So for centimeters, 1.2 with certainty. The uncertain number, 6, 1.26. Centimeter to millimeter, shift the decimal to the right. 1 decimal shift, goes at 12.6 millimeters. Okay, next one. Number 2, looks like with certainty, 1.1, 1.2, 3, 4, 1.5. With centimeters, 1.5 with certainty. We then estimate between the 5 and the 6, and we're going to say it's around a 2 or a 3. It's definitely not halfway of a 5. So we estimated at a 1.52 centimeters. Centimeters to millimeters, shift to the right. We shift it this way. It would be 15.2 millimeters. Okay, for the next one, number 3, let's read it as millimeters first, just to get practice doing that. Well, we have 10 millimeters. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 millimeters with certainty. And then it falls between number 17 and number 18 for millimeters. So we know for millimeters, 17 millimeters, point. And then we're going to say, all right, where does it fall? It's definitely past the halfway. We're going to say 7 or 8. And in this example, we said 17.8 millimeters. 2 certain numbers, 1 uncertain number. The last number is always the uncertain number, and the other numbers are certain numbers. Okay, millimeters to centimeters, shift to the left. We shift 1 to the left to get to centimeters of 1.78 centimeters. Okay, next one, number 4. We have for certainty 2 centimeters. We do not have 2.1 centimeters, so we're going to say 2.0 centimeters. We then estimate between the 2.0 and the 2.1, and it's maybe a 2 or a 3. So we said 2.02 centimeters. Convert it to millimeters, shift 1 to the right, 20.2 millimeters. Okay. The last 2 that we're going to do for number 5 and number 6 are before the 1 inch or the 1 centimeter. So you can see here that they don't have any whole value. You can see down here in the answer, they don't have any whole values right here. So I'm going to back this up so you can see it. Okay. So number 5, with certainty, we know it is, let's do millimeters, it's at least 9 millimeters, but not 10 millimeters. So coming down here, for number 5, we know it's at least 9 millimeters. Looks like it's about halfway between these two tack marks, so we'll estimate that at like a 4, 5, or 6, and we'll just say 5, 9.5 millimeters. The other way to read it would be, well, we're not even to 1 centimeter. We're at 0.9 centimeters, right there, 0.9, and then you estimate the next value, which is the 5. Either way, read one of these and then convert to the other. If it's centimeters converting to millimeters, shift to the right. Millimeters converting to centimeters, shift to the left. Very last one that we need to do would be number 6. It looks like it is not to 1 centimeter. It's not to 0.9 or 0.8 centimeters yet. It's only to 0.7 centimeters. So you can see here, for centimeters, it's only to 0.7 at this point. Coming back, where in between? Well, maybe slightly past the halfway mark. We'll say maybe a 6. So 1 to 9, we'll say a 6, 5, or a 6. So coming down here, 0.7 was the certainty, and then the 6 is the uncertain value right there. Convert to millimeters, shift it to the right, 7.6 millimeters. Let's go ahead and read this last one, number 6, as millimeters, just as an extra practice. We see 5, 6, 7 millimeters. 7 point something millimeters. So we see a whole millimeter right here, 7.6, and estimate in between, we would say you would estimate just to the right at a 6. Either way, whichever way you read the measurement as, convert to the other, shifting to the left or the right, one place, whether it's going from centimeter to millimeter, millimeter to centimeter, shift to the decimal to the right or the left. Okay. Hopefully this helped. Please see me if you have any other questions regarding metric reading. Have a good day.